Welcome to the segment of Leadership with Hans Regis. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is very important to leaders. Read the room before you lead the room. Read the room before you lead the room. So in this video, I hope to talk about emotional intelligence, situational awareness, and cultural perception. So let's dive into it. Leadership definition of why to read the room. Reading the room is the ability to observe, interpret, and understand the emotional and relational and cultural atmosphere before making decision or delivering direction. It is the discipline of paying attention not just to what is said, but what is felt. Leaders who read the room manage reality, influence momentum, and avoid unnecessary conflict. Leading the room becomes significantly easier when you first understand the room. You have to understand the room, understand the situation, understand the stakeholders before you lead the room. What are some traits and characteristics of reading the room? You have to have emotional detection. You have to be able to recognize frustration, burnout, anxiety, and disengagement early. You also have to understand and recognize the silent signal, the nonverbal cues, noticing that what people are not saying, and instead of taking it for validation. Relational awareness, understand team dynamics, alliances, tension, and trust level. Cultural sensitivity, knowing when the team is ready for a push or when it needs to pause. And adaptive leadership, shifting approach based on what the moment demands. I need help on some of these because at times we need to literally push a project to the finish line, just get the team across the finish line, and at times we fail to read the room. Failing to read the room looks like this: talking when you should be listening. There's another video that you heard about it already. Wait, why am I still talking? That also could lead to failures of reading the room. Pushing a team that is already fatigued. Burnout. Ignoring subtle cues of frustration or confusion because we need to get the team to the finish line. And delivering directives without context or timing. Leading blindly instead of leading intentionally. I have failed to read the room at times based on these I just talked about. What is it important? Why is it important? What is the right way to actually read the room? Here are the tips for my leaders. Pause before you speak. You need to understand the stakeholders. How do you pause before you speak? Take about 5 seconds to observe faces, body language, and energy. Ask questions first. How are we feeling today? Opens the emotional door for the team. Check the temperature. Notice silence, side glances, frustration, disengagement, side conversation, how they interact with each other. Match or shift the energy. If the room is anxious, bring calmness. Come on, leaders. Let's not make it more tense than it needs to be. If it's lethargic, bring clarity. Invite honesty into the room. Create space for feedback without retaliation or defensiveness. That sounds very much like psychological safety. We talked about that already. And you follow up individually with people. Some truths surface better one-on-one. That's improving and knowing how to read the room. You need to sometimes pull away and address people one-on-one and lead with sensitivity. Your message may not be right, but the moment might not be. You may have the right message, but that time right now may not be the best time to deliver it. You need to read the room before you lead the room. And here's The saving grace. Experienced leaders do this all the time. I have failed to read the room because I had deadlines to meet. Give yourself grace. Learn how to pivot and go back and read the room and get it right. I am Hans Regis. This is HR The Leader, where we build leaders, transform organizations, and ignite purpose. I hope these tips will help you on your leadership journey. Learn how to read the room before you lead the room. See you on the next video.